I was the Times correspondent in Egypt until February this year, and that's because I was forcibly removed from the country. I was doing an interview in a part of Cairo and I was arrested off the street after an informer told the police that I was basically talking about something that was against the state. This escalated and I was held in detention for 24 hours. And they questioned me about my press accreditation and also about the story that I was working on. And the actual story that I was working on was pretty uncontroversial, and they still have the audio from that interview. But in the end, it escalated. The national security was called, and I was taken to the airport and told that if I didn't leave the country, I would face a military trial, which is quite unprecedented for international media. It hasn't, even the Al Jazeera journalists who were jailed in Egypt and everyone knows about faced a civilian judge. So obviously that left me no choice but to leave. And I've since been told that I can't return to Egypt. There's still questions about why I was taken, but it's part of a sort of wider crackdown on freedoms in Egypt. And I think eventually I was used as an example because, you know, I had been living in Egypt for 7 years and I had been accredited. And in fact, the state actually said that I was accredited for the presidential elections, which took place in March after I was deported. So unfortunately, we still don't know exactly what happened or what the charges are against me. But I can't go back to Egypt, so that's basically it. I'm a persona non grata and I'm on a banned list. Well, I was deported without being able to take any of my belongings, and my stuff is still in Cairo, so I have to find a way of getting that out. But I'm not going to stop being a Middle East correspondent. I'm moving now to Israel, Palestine to cover a different part of the region, which is obviously a very important part of the region. It's very sad for me, obviously, to have to leave Egypt after so many years there, but unfortunately that's the situation. And there's many great journalists who are still in Egypt, both foreign and local, who are operating under very difficult circumstances, and I hope that the situation will improve for freedoms there in the future.